Have you ever wondered if we're alone in the universe and how advanced alien civilizations might be? Will humanity ever harness all the energy from the sun and become a Type 1 civilization? Are there civilizations that can harness the full power of their galaxy? The Kardashev Scale, a fascinating tool, ranks civilizations based on their energy use. The Kardashev Scale is divided into 3 primary types, each representing a significant leap in a civilization's ability to harness and manipulate energy. These types correspond to the mastery of energy on progressively larger astrophysical scales: a planet Type 1, a star Type 2, and a galaxy Type 3. Over time, other astronomers have extended the scale to include Type 4 and Type 5 civilizations, envisioning even more advanced stages of development. To understand our current standing, it's noteworthy that American astronomer and astrophysicist Carl Sagan modified the scale to accommodate civilizations below Type 1. He determined that humanity, still reliant on fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas, is a Type 0 civilization. Sagan's calculations placed us at 0.58 in 1900, during the height of the Industrial Revolution, and at 0.72 in 2012. Freeman Dyson predicted that we might reach Type 1 within the next 1 to 200 years, Type 2 around the year 11,200, and Type 3 in the next 100,000 to 1 million years. Currently, we are a Type 0 civilization, utilizing energy sources that are relatively rudimentary and limited. Our energy primarily comes from fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas. Although we have made significant technological advancements, we are still far from harnessing the full potential of our planet's energy. A Type 1 civilization represents a monumental leap in technological capability, achieving complete mastery over the energy resources of its home planet. This level of control would enable us to harness all the sunlight that reaches Earth, effectively utilizing solar energy on an unprecedented scale. Moreover, a Type 1 civilization could manipulate and regulate natural forces, controlling the weather, climate, and even seismic activity. Imagine a world where we could prevent natural disasters, regulate temperatures, and manage ecosystems with precision. Reaching Type 2 signifies another giant leap, where a civilization harnesses the power of its star. This goes beyond merely collecting solar energy. It involves controlling the star itself. A Type 2 civilization could build megastructures like a Dyson sphere to capture the energy output of the star, manage planetary orbits, and harvest resources from comets and asteroids at will. At this stage, humanity could deflect or destroy potential threats like an incoming asteroid, or even relocate planets to avoid cosmic dangers. A Type 3 civilization extends its reach to an entire galaxy, commanding energy on an astronomical scale. Such a civilization could manipulate stars, harness the energy of black holes, and traverse vast distances across the galaxy. The technological advancements required for this level of control are almost beyond our current imagination, involving capabilities that border on godlike. While the original Kardashev scale stops at Type 3, some theorists have proposed Types 4 and 5. A Type 4 civilization would harness energy on the scale of the entire universe, possibly manipulating dark matter and energy. A Type 5 civilization might extend its influence beyond our own universe, tapping into the multiverse and the fundamental fabric of reality itself. But what if we didn't want to move the Earth to avoid a cosmic threat? Remarkably, we'd have other options. Imagine having the capability to move Jupiter or any other planet to divert impending danger. Incredible, isn't it? This is the essence of advancing from controlling a single planet to mastering the energy of a star. Such advancements would provide our civilization with vast amounts of expendable energy, rendering us nearly immune to extinction. To put this in perspective, a Type 2 civilization would harness energy that's 10 billion times more than what a Type 1 civilization could produce. Now, let's explore the wonders of a Type 3 civilization. This level of advancement transforms a species into intergalactic travelers, wielding unparalleled knowledge and control over energy. A Type 3 civilization spans entire galaxies, colonizing and governing countless star systems. Over hundreds of thousands of years, both biological and technological evolution would make these beings vastly different from the humans we know today. They would control energy on a galactic scale, potentially even manipulating black holes and experimenting with time travel. Such a civilization could escape into the past to avoid existential threats and consume energy 10 billion times more than a Type 2 civilization. Type 4 civilization takes us to the theoretical pinnacle of the Kardashev Scale. This civilization would be supergalactic, capable of traveling across the entire universe and harnessing the energy of multiple galaxies. Zoltan Galante has envisioned this civilization as one that can control the energy of the entire visible universe, possibly even dark matter. This civilization might travel to other universes or send information across dimensions, helping nascent Type 0 cultures evolve into Type 1 civilizations. However, such a civilization's actions might be indistinguishable from natural processes, making it unpredictable to us. Physicist Michio Kaku, in his book Parallel Worlds, suggested that a Type 4 civilization could control exotic energy sources like dark energy. One speculative way to achieve this might be through the construction of a Dyson sphere, a hypothetical megastructure that encloses a star to capture its energy output. The Dyson sphere was first conceived by science fiction writer Olaf Stapledon in his 1937 novel Star Maker, and later popularized by physicist Freeman Dyson in his 1960 paper Search for Artificial Stellar Sources of Infrared Radiation. Dyson theorized that such structures would be a logical outcome of a civilization's increasing energy demands, essential for ensuring long-term survival. He also proposed that searching for these structures could lead to the discovery of advanced extraterrestrial life forms. Various designs of Dyson spheres exist, including shells, rings, and arrays of solar collectors. These megastructures could directly harness stellar energy, supporting habitation or industrial activities within them. As civilizations advance, their energy needs would grow exponentially due to population increases and the energy demands of their machines. With this in mind, the Kardashev Scale has been developed as a way to measure the technological progress of a civilization based on how much usable energy it has at its disposal. Let's dive deeper into the transition from a Type 0 to a Type 1 civilization. The big question is, will we make it? As we mentioned before, it's estimated that we might achieve Type 1 status in about 100 years. At that point, we could manipulate weather conditions, earthquakes, volcanoes, and other planetary forces. However, the transition from a Type 0 to a Type 1 civilization is considered the most critical and perilous phase on the scale. This is because we currently possess chemical and biological weapons capable of wiping out all life on Earth. Our collective intelligence and maturity may not yet be sufficient to reasonably handle these new powers, posing a risk of obliterating our civilization before completing the transition to Type 1. Nuclear weapons, biological threats, geophysical weapons of mass destruction, unchecked global warming, and the destruction of natural protective mechanisms like the magnetosphere and ozone layer all contribute to this danger. Despite these risks, there are promising signs that we're closer to becoming a Type 1 civilization than we might think. For instance, the taming of nuclear energy, globalization in technology, language, and culture, advancements in political systems, successful earthquake prediction, and even the manipulation of seismic activity are all indicative of our progress. One of the most significant signs is the internet. It's more than just a tool we use daily. It's a vital clue that we are at the dawn of Type 1. The internet connects us globally, facilitating unprecedented communication and information exchange, essential components of a Type 1 civilization. Living through this transition means we have the unique opportunity to witness the birth of a Type 1 civilization. We are making history and exploring new horizons, many of which are still beyond our current imagination. The Kardashev Scale, which once seemed like a science fiction concept, is becoming a plausible reality. It's where imagination meets reality, transforming dreams into achievable goals. Isn't that remarkable? Understanding the Kardashev Scale and recognizing our progress towards Type 1 civilization allows us to appreciate our everyday lives more deeply. While we might not live to see the final stages of the scale, just knowing that we're on this incredible journey can fill us with joy and wonder. Well, that was all for now. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe and watch our previous videos about the Fermi paradox and top 12 most terrifying planets ever discovered.